MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com, here with my son, Ryan.
Hi.
And today we're going to be making some lists for Ravaged Star to play in our game for preparation for the new Steel Specters campaign.
Yeah.
Why do you have a sneaky face? What's going on here? Oh, something's happening already. I know what's going on. What's going on?
So if my voice sounds a little funny, it's because I was yelling too much.
At a rock concert?
When our baseball team came to my school.
What?
And I'm really
When did this happen?
excited. It happened yesterday.
It happened yesterday.
Yes.
Just right under our noses.
Yes.
What do you mean, our baseball team? What are you looking at over here getting distracted? Are you thinking that the weapon's not there anymore? Is that what you were thinking?
No.
Then what are you thinking?
The Willet Jackfish came to our school.
Wow, you're right. Your voice is gone. It's totally gone. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous.
Well, it was one new player. And the hot dog man in the mask.
The hot dog man in the mask.
No, me and my friends were shouting, hot dog man, hot dog man, hot dog man. And when the mascot came in, I was screaming at the top of my lungs, as you could tell.
Yeah, this is, I don't know whose voice you've implanted in your throat. This is not my son right now.
Is this better?
No, it's pretty much the same as normal. Like this is, this has nothing to do with the game right now. It's your voice being lost.
Let's continue.
Okay, all right, continue. It's done.
List, that's what I remember.
We play and call it work.
Okay, Ryan. Creating an army. Each unit has points associated with it, and there's certain sizes we can do. So if we want to play a 1 hour game, 300 points, play on a 3x3 table, we could do that. Okay? So 600 points, a standard size game. What do you want to do right now? What do you feel like doing? Why are you gonna look at me with this?
The shortest is 1 hour?
Yeah. Is that too long? Or is it too short? I can't tell by the sneaky face. I actually...
We'll do 2 hours.
You want to do the 2 hour game?
Yes.
Okay, that's
I don't care.
It sounds like you do care.
We'll do it like 5x5 or something. I don't care.
Okay, 5x5 or 6x4. There is no 5x5.
I thought it was 4x4 to 6x4.
Okay, so we'll do a 600 point game because that's a standard size game. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. In order to create an army, we have to combine some detachments. Core detachments, there's 3 here. There's the commander detachment, elite detachment, skirmish detachment. It says that this detachment can only be used in 300 point games, which we're not doing, so we have one of 2 detachments to choose from. The commander detachment and the elite detachment. As we can see, each detachment consists of a certain amount of units. When it says like 0 to 2, that means you have to take at least 1, but you can take up to 2. 2 to 3 have to take at least 2, but can take 3. 0 to 2, you don't have to take any at all, but you can take up to 2. Okay? Make sense so far?
Yeah.
All right, so let's start with the core detachment because it has commanders in it, right? We can see the elite detachment has no commanders, and we want to have at least 1 commander in our army each.
Yeah.
So let's start with a commander detachment, and let's build from there.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
This is Steel Specters. We could see how it says type, com, that's commander, commander, commander. These are all different commander types, and we can take one of these, actually, per this detachment, you can take up to 2.
I only want 1.
You only want 1, okay, and we can see the points value on the right there. See, 85, 80, 105. That will be, we have 600 points to spend.
I want the coolest one.
You want the coolest one? How do you determine what the coolest one is?
It looks.
Okay, rule of cool, aesthetic?
Yes, aesthetics. I want the coolest one.
Okay, well we're gonna see which one is the coolest one, and we'll come back with the coolest one.
Okay.
I have set up 5 different commanders from the Steel Specters here for Ryan to choose from. Now Ryan is looking away from them right now, so he doesn't actually know. So, which one do you choose? Look, turn around and look, and you choose. That one?
Yep.
This is a spectral blade. Now, out of all the different options, why choose this one, Ray?
Because I really like the cape.
You like the cape?
Yeah, the cape's pretty cool.
The rule of cool wins. I love it. He's got stealth, fear, and advanced deployment.
Yippee!
Yeah, and he can redeploy.
Yippee!
That's a really good ability, by the way.
Yeah, I know it is.
Do you remember what that does?
Yeah, redeployment. You can redeploy anywhere but you can't be within 9 inches of the other player. 4 inches.
8.
Same thing. It's the same. 4 times 2 is 8.
I mean, that's
and 9
true.
minus 1 is 8. So they're really close to each other.
As long as
they're
you say
basically
8,
the
that's
same
all good.
thing.
I'm just hearing
They're
8s all day
basically
long.
the same thing.
For those wearing headphones, we apologize in advance. Now we got to flesh out your core and your support and your elites.
Well, for my support, I'm definitely going these cool robot guys. I like these. These were really fun to play with at Adepticon.
Yeah, that's right, because you were at the demo table right in there rolling dice.
Yeah.
And
Ooh.
you like those guys too?
And they're not as good as like the mask guys. Where's the mask guys?
Oh, the dudes with like the ninja. Here,
Yeah.
they're right here. Yeah, they are really good. Like they have a lot of attacks. They are core. Do you want them to be one of your core? I think you want.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the first minis you showed me when you introduced me to the Steel Specters.
I'm not gonna lie, for me, I think they're the coolest looking core unit in the Steel Specters. Yeah, that hands down, easy win.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just,
So I got my support, I got my core. Can I choose another core?
I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to your voice.
Okay. Just like, don't, like, just like,
Okay,
push it out.
okay, I'll try to ignore it, okay? Even though you don't sound like my son right now.
What do you mean? I'm still Ryan.
Well, that's true. You look like Ryan. You passed the rule of cool.
No,
I choose you as
really?
Ryan.
I thought I looked like Morgan.
No, you look like you. So your heavy or your support choice here are your instigator mechs. Why choose these guys? There's 2 in the unit, by the way. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mentioned this like 2 seconds ago, but I really like how they play.
How do they play?
They play really well. They play smoothly. I like how there's 2, so it's like if one of them is in combat, you can help the other out by charging the combat, and that'll really help. Also, these guys give really good impact, and I really like that when you're charging in, it gets really good impact.
Yeah, heavy impact.
Yeah, heavy impact. So I just like that where if you're rushing into a small unit with weak guys, you can just kill a couple of them without even attacking. And once you attack, you kill like half the unit. It's so good. You can see the defeat on your enemies' faces.
Does it create the dopamines in your brains?
Yes.
For your second core choice, you got some MAR turrets. Why choose these guys, Ryan?
I choose these because, as you can see, I have melee. I have some more melee.
Yes.
A little bit more melee with some ranged capabilities. These guys are almost all ranged except for this little human right here. And I just wanted some range to mix it up a little bit so I'm not all just charging into the battlefield and getting my butt whipped.
Need some balance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know exactly what my support is going to be. It's going to be this one right here.
Ooh. Why choose this rewired mining skiff?
I choose this probably because the range is 8 inches, which is a lot to go in the battlefield. I could theoretically, if this guy had redeploy, he could theoretically redeploy and then shoot.
He could. Does he?
Theoretically, but he doesn't, sadly.
Oh.
That'd be way too overpowered.
I see. Okay.
And he explodes, which is good for me and is also bad for me. 'Cause sometimes it can explode and kill some of your guys. Also, it can explode and damage some of my guys. That's not good. Basically, it's a large fly unit, and I really like this because it plays well, and it's a good support to have.
So just to show the scale here.
It's a good support to have because, well, my guys are just like attacking at your guys. This guy with these can just be shooting at your guys in the background.
I see. So he's fast, he can shoot, and he's got decent weapons. Okay, good choice. So we have another elite choice here, right? Which ones are these?
These ones are the special engagement droids. spectral engagement droids.
Yeah, they got wheels for feet.
Yes.
It's kind of cool. So why choose these guys?
Again, just like as with the commander, rule of cool. And plus, wheels for feet.
Yes. Okay.
Wheels, and plus they're androids.
Plus they're androids.
And I like androids.
Why?
Because I do.
Why do you like androids? What does it make you think of?
The androids make me think of Dragon Ball.
Well, of course. I love how you say it. The way you say it. Yeah, me too. Okay, awesome. And this is a total of 560 points, which is a perfect engagement here. And this is only one, this is a commander detachment. And that's it. It's only one detachment that we're looking at here. Looks awesome, right? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna assemble myself a veil-touched army.
Oh no! That sucks.
Well, it's only gonna suck if it destroys your army. For my commander, I have Lord Tyrek on his breacher. He's an assaulting devourer, and he's going to be rampaging across the battlefield. I love the way he looks, and that's that. My first core choice, number 1, will be the Solian Executioners. There's 7 in that unit. They're my fantastic melee unit. I love the way they look. And once again, Rule of Cool dictated why I chose them as my first core choice. Second core choice will be these Dominaran Fanatics, because they got to be protecting this place of power here right in the middle of this scenario. And because they were cheap. Got to be efficient here. My elite choice will be the Goretti. I've actually mixed and matched the Vatra and Goretti because I like the different weapon options that they have because they look really cool. There is a Kingslayer there with the unit leader right in the middle, but they all count as the same. There's 5 in that unit. And oh boy, are they going to be laying down some firepower and devastation from across the battlefield. Hiding around the corner there, we have an Oathborn. As we can see, he's a combination of melee and shooting attacks. He's my support choice, the one and only in my army. And he'll be waiting for some Steel Specters to be arriving through that gate. And why will they be arriving through the gate? Well, because on this gate, on this side of the battlefield, we have some Sorrowspites, which are in some sort of possessed communion on top of that warp gate. Because look at this, Ryan, in this scenario, has chosen 2 of his Steel Spectre units to deploy and fight the Sorrowspite. Why are you doing that? What's happening? The whole time my peripheral vision, there's a thing moving in the background. I don't know what's going on. And here we go. We have 2 units there deploying. And in order for Ryan to gain access to the rest of his army and the rest of the game, he's got to make his way through these Sorrowspite, go through that warp gate, come out the other side. That's the rest of his deployment on that side. And that's where the battle can commence. And so the objective on his side is to destroy this place of power. The rules are pretty simple. It's going to be fight over the objective. Last man standing, king of the hill. Whoever is holding this objective at the end of the 4th battle round wins. But the battle round starts as soon as Ryan comes out of this portal. Okay? However long this takes over here, that's the mini game before the game starts. That can take as long or as little as you want. Okay? First things first, Ryan, we got to grab all the tokens that represent each unit here. Okay, and we get 2 boost tokens per the amount of units that we have in this game. And we put all of these tokens inside our lovely dice bag.
Wait, so if I start off with these units, but what if I roll like my commander or my...
We won't start pulling the tokens from the bag until after you go through that portal.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I said, the game starts when you come out of there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Ryan's going to put all his tokens inside the bag, and that's for after. Now for this, I think it's only appropriate that you have the first turn to come there and see how much damage you can cause before they're going to run at you. Okay?
Okay.
Ryan, you have first turn. What's your first action?
Okay, my first action, I'm going to move 6 inches.
Okay, what unit?
With the Mar turrets. So I think I start with the mechanic and just they follow.
That's right. Unit leader, you move 6. Everything else within 3 of the leader. Excellent.
All right, now let me pull out 8 inches.
So that's your first action. And your second action is to shoot.
Is that? Will you count that?
Well, so that's 8 inches.
Yeah.
So if you want to shoot at them, you're going to go within your medium range, which is -1 of your accuracy. Oh, you want to shoot at them?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just do -1 of my accuracy. On second thought, I think I'm going to stay back here and then do focus.
That's 1 action to focus. Okay.
1 action to focus, but it pluses 1 my accuracy.
Yes, it does.
And I'm still at medium range, so.
And it makes it harder for me to get to you. It takes a little longer, doesn't it? Okay.
Wait, but since I'm medium range, would it be the same range or would it be +1? Wait, would it be same
It's
accuracy?
better. It's actually better because you don't suffer any penalties to your accuracy because you +1 to it for focusing.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is actually the better choice.
Okay. So let me just roll my dice. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack with my large turret anti-personnel weapons. And so I get 2 attacks each. And so it has piercing 8+3. That means any 8+ hits, instead of AP1, it's AP3. So his defense would be 6 now, and with the AP1 it would be 7, but any 8+ turns to a 9.
That's right, because we use D10s for this game. So I'm defense 6, as you said. I don't want you to get 8+.
I do.
Okay, well, let's see. You got 2 shots there?
Right, it's 5 attacks.
What? Oh my goodness.
5 attacks. Or
So you get accuracy 5+, but you do get 2 attacks. Okay.
2 per.
Well, there's only 1 large turret there, so you get 2 shots.
These both be pluses.
We'll see. Oh, you do get an 8+. So I got to roll separately here. So on that 6+,
Yeah, it's just 7.
yeah, it's a 7 for the
7
defense,
above.
which
Roll again.
okay, that was
let's go on
cocked.
a flat
Yeah, let's
then.
go flat. Okay, that's a fail. So that's 2 damage. So one of the sorrow
damage.
spice dies. Shot from afar. I didn't even know what happened. And this is the -3, so I need a 9+ in this one to save it. I failed that one.
again.
So that just killed 2. So let's remove those. Now that's
Shot
only
from
from the
each.
1 large turret. Now you got 2 more shots from the small
Yep.
turrets. 5s to hit, piercing 8+. Let's see what you get. You missed both.
What?
You missed with both. You're so surprised.
How is that
This just happened. Okay, it's all good. Now with your other unit, your androids,
Yeah.
okay, your Dragon Balls, what are you gonna do with them?
I think I'll just move them. I will just simply move. I don't think it's the best idea to charge in after you. I think you should just go for me.
I see. So you're not gonna do anything with them? You're gonna wait for me to go?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna retaliate by activating my unit and saying, hey, who's shooting at us? I'm gonna move towards you. So I'm gonna move my 6 and then another 3 inches to run. That's a double move, double action. So here we go. All my guys are running towards you, and that's my turn. So
It's my turn.
it goes back to you. Let's see, you have another round of something before I get to you and tear you up.
Okay, so I'm gonna use these guys, and
Stay where you are. Are you gonna shoot? Now if you focus again, you actually hit
gonna
on
focus.
4s instead
Yeah.
of 5s, yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna focus again, and you made a mistake because
What? What mistake? What's the mistake I made?
the range is 8.
Oh, I see. Now I'm in short range.
Now you're in short range, and I can hit you.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's 4 pluses instead of 5.
So we realize that your androids can actually go now.
Yep, and I can charge with my androids, so I am going to charge your guys.
Yes, because they move 8, and so they are within 12. And this is kind of scary, I'm not going to lie, because they
Yeah.
have heavy impact.
Heavy impact.
And is it heavy impact 2? It is, isn't it?
It's impact 2.
So it's impact 2. I see. So that's impact each. 3 auto hits. All saved. So those don't do anything, but you do get your normal attacks.
Okay.
Yeah. They have reaping 8+2. So for every 8+, it counts as 2 hits. And you got 2 damage on each one. And they're AP2 each. So these are really good. And their accuracy 4. Yeah, these guys are really good in
4
close combat. Yeah, you're 4+ right now. But you're looking for 8+, because they count as 2 hits each. Oh my goodness.
All right, so let me get the ones that don't count, which is only 2. but let me get the regular ones.
Mm-hmm.
Which is,
Mm-hmm.
3 8 pluses.
Give you those. Those all count as hits. Yeah, that's right.
That is great. 10 attacks.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That is crazy. So we see the power of these androids. AP2, so my defense of 6 goes to 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 go through, 4 times 2 is 8.
Yeah, so that's 4 dead. I got a really lucky roll that I was expecting them all to die.
Yeah, you got a really lucky roll.
Well, I just lost 4. I don't know if I call that really lucky.
No!
You wanted to kill them all.
Yes,
You're
I did.
Okay, Ryan, what I've done is I put the tokens in the bag, okay? That represent the units. Should have done this from the beginning, but you know, we kind of like split up the scenario to make it custom. Now we're doing it by the rules. We put a boost token in there for each unit, so whatever comes up now.
So I don't want to get your boost token.
Come on, come on, come on, what is it, what is it? Let's do it. Don't feel it, you're feeling it to see what it is. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I get to go.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I got 1 attack here, reaping 6+, so let's do it. I get a 6, that counts as 2 hits. Okay, it's AP1 and 1 damage.
AP1 and 1 damage.
And it causes stun. Okay, so roll for leadership.
Roll for
Wait. Roll for leadership. You need a 5+. If you don't get it, then you only get 1 action on your turn. And you don't get it. You are stunned. Okay, which means you're shaken. Awesome. Shaken token. All right, roll for defense.
Roll for defense. The defense is 6+.
Yeah, 2 dice.
2 dice. For 6 pluses, do I just...
No, it's AP1.
7 pluses.
7 pluses.
I need to get both of these?
Yeah.
To get... No.
Well, you have 3 wounds each, so you're fine. Even if you fail both, you still have 1 remaining on 1. Yeah. Roll. Fail both.
Fail both, but that's fine.
1 goes down to 1. Okay. It's got 1 wound remaining. Okay, pull the token. See what goes next.
Please. Well, it can't be you.
That's correct.
So it has to be me.
Yeah, but the question is, will you get a boost? Is the question, right? And no, you have an elite, and this is your elite unit, so they go next.
Yeah, and this is when I get through the portal. This is when I kill you guy and get through the portal.
Well, you only get 1 action, so we'll see what happens.
I don't care.
Okay, rolling, you need 4 pluses. On any 8 pluses, it counts as 2. Yeah, that's a lot, you know. That's a lot. I need 8 pluses on 11 dice. Stranger things have happened. No, I'm dead. Okay, so you have now gained access to this portal, and as soon as one of your units touches it, which you can just go now, the game commences on the other side of the veil. Are you ready?
All right.
All right, let's do it.
I'm ready.
Let's do it. That's awesome. So they come out of there, and they're right in the middle of this anarchy. Look at this, yes, yes. Now that we're on the battlefield here, all the tokens go in the bag, and we start round 1. Let's see. By the way, your androids, they're still shaken, and there's still 1 wound remaining on one of them, okay? Yes, that happened from before. Hey, if that's not the case, then I get my Storos Bites back. It's fine, right? Oh,
I'm not answering.
You're not answering. I see, because you know it's fair and right. Here we go. This is what I pulled. It's yours. It's yours. Elite. Okay, you go.
Yippee! So I'm wanting to charge them, and yes, I can charge.
Your Dominaran, you mean? You're gonna charge the Dominaran with your androids?
Yes, I love my androids.
Because they're within 12?
Yes.
And they're an elite choice? Yeah, I see. Okay.
Yes, I love my androids. I love.
They're actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. They're really powerful.
Yeah, that's why I chose them instead of those guys over there. Because I know you. I know you. You are going to use this guy and shoot him down.
Well, okay. Oh, you want to like do something with them before they die? Is that the idea?
Yes. At least I want to take out them so I can get the crystal for myself. So I have superiority over you.
Oh, all these plans in life.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Do you hear that, boys? Do you hear that? Steel Specters are making plans. We must move on. Protect the crystal.
I am rolling my 9 attack dice. I'm looking for 4 ups, but I really want 8 and aboves. So, what I got? What doesn't hit? Surprisingly more than I thought.
But you do get a single crit there, so that counts as an 8.
Yeah, that counts as an 8.
All right, so put a
8.
second dice in there.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
So technically, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks on you.
So you charge me, which means you have impact 1. Those are auto hits. Okay, so I'm gonna roll for that first. My defense is 7. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 die automatically. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's the 3 impact attacks. Now for your 6 regular attacks at AP 2, which brings my defense from 7 to 9. And here's 6. I didn't make a single one, so that's another 6 that dies. So it's only 1 left remaining. Wow, those androids. I gotta get rid of them. Like, look, they took out my Storospites and my sentries.
I love these androids.
They are really good.
I love these androids.
I could tell you love them. Nothing quite like killing a whole bunch of units at the same time. Pulling the next unit, let's see what we got. Oh, that's you.
My support.
Oh no.
Yeah, my support's right here.
Hey, you just picked it up. We don't know where he is now.
Just give it to me.
Well, now I can't because you're demanding it. No, you gotta
Can
be
you-
polite. You gotta be polite and then I'll do it. Then I will.
Can you please give it to me?
No problem.
Thank you.
There you go.
All right, so this right here, I don't know if you can see him, but you're
can see
about to.
Yep. Your rewired mining skiff.
Yep. We'll call him Skiffy,
Okay.
because I want to. And I can shoot at his blah, 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 blah.
At my Oathborn.
Yeah, same
Thank
thing.
you very much. It's not the same as a blah, 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 blah,
It's the same thing.
Okay, we're
and
translating
it is
it.
24 inches
Yeah,
away.
no, it's just so you guys know, it's already been pre-measured. Okay, we made the plan off camera, so here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, because it's long range, it's -3 to your accuracy.
Yes.
Instead of hitting on 5s, you hit on 8s.
But
You got 3 shots. And you don't get any, but that's okay, because it's better than not shooting at all. He's a shooting unit, you want to shoot him every chance you get.
of your units.
Next, it's another one of your elites. It's your other units back there.
Oh, yay! Great. I don't really like what's happening because if I get a bunch of my units in a row, sure, it's fun. But then once I'm done with my units, your units are just gonna barrel me, and all I can do is have defense.
Oh, that's the name of the game. But you're assuming that
The
I'm going to
name
be...
of the game is Ravaged Star.
Same thing. Same thing.
Not defense.
Same thing.
I don't know what you're on.
What do you want to do with your unit?
Okay, so I'm just gonna.
You become all serious again.
So I'm gonna move these guys 6 inches.
Mm-hmm.
The rule is they have to be 1 inch within each other.
That's right.
And now I'm going to see these guys over here are within 24 inches.
The executioners?
Yes.
Okay. Are they?
Yes, they are.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All the shooting capability. Yeah, I'm going to
But-
charge at you. You're right. You better run.
But.
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 Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, that's
And-
right.
Instead of hitting on 5 pluses, it's 8 pluses.
8 again, huh?
But
Another butt. Your Armac Instigator mechs, and I'm going to shoot at my executioners here with their anti-armor cannons. You have 3 attacks each, 6 in total. Go ahead and roll that at your long range, which is -3 to your accuracy, from 5 pluses to 8 pluses. Now with that, your anti-armor piercing, 8 plus, so look for your 8 pluses, and that's good things for you. Go ahead. So you got 2 8 pluses.
it's better than last time.
It is, yes. Now, anti-armor, I don't have any armor, but piercing is a thing, because piercing 8 plus 3 means your AP1 becomes AP3, which means my defense of 6 becomes 9. Okay, so here we go. That's fine, I'll do that, but that's okay. 2 die, they're 3 damage apiece. You just eliminated 2 of them.
2 of them. No.
Yeah, they're 3 damage each.
Yeah,
Damage does not spill over. You killed 2. Before I forget, these sentries are depleted, which means that you reduce them to below half their starting strength. So I got a roll for leadership. If not, they are shaken. I got a 4. They fail. Yeah. So that means I only have one action on their activation. So just remembering here that these androids were shaken at the beginning of the turn. So roll for their leadership, right? Get a 5+. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so they actually would not have been shaken when they double action charged, and this whole thing that happened, otherwise you wouldn't have been able to do it. Okay? We just gotta remember to roll it before we do the action in the future. Now it's my turn. Let's see if I can actually activate something. Oh, you again. Well, you know what? It's your boost, which means it's automatically my turn next time.
Okay, all right.
You're using your boost token to redeploy your spectral blade, which is your commander.
Yes, and that's a free. 2 more actions left, which means I'm going to charge your guy.
My Oathborn, yes. Now, in your case, your boost enables you to redeploy for free, so, which is why you're able to double. So on second thought, you're not going to redeploy your commander. You're going to instead use your boost to redeploy your blade burn.
It does use 1 action, so I cannot charge, but I know you're right here, so I don't want to give up my game plan, but what I need to do, and I was hoping that these guys could get out that sledgehammer girl, and my androids could go over this guy right here. I'm not remembering the names.
Oathborn.
Same thing. And then I could get them out because the androids are really powerful.
Yes, they are. Okay.
But I can't charge.
No.
And I only have melee attacks.
That's correct. Well, sometimes your boost isn't always optimal, but that's fine. Now it automatically goes to my turn because you boosted. So let's just keep that out. That was your commander. All right, that's me. Wow, after mine it goes right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, no, not your boost.
My activation, I'm gonna boost my Goretti, and they're gonna fire at your androids, because your androids have done a lot of good work so far. I don't want them to kill anything else. They're actually pretty terrifying.
They're really hard workers.
Now, it's reaping 7+2 on a boost, so I'm looking for 7+s on 4 of the Goretti. Excellent. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, those 7 counts as 2 shots each, and it's actually
14 shots.
Yeah, and it's hitting on 5s normally, so that's 1 normal shot.
Is there any AP?
Okay, so that's another 7, so 14, 15 shots in total. Now I should say this, I got a couple 1s in there. I hit my own guys, my own sentry on that, so I got to roll for my saves, and I fail, so I actually kill myself. You're welcome.
Yay.
Yeah. And that is -2 accuracy, so the 5s would have been 7s. So I needed 7+s regardless. You have armored 1, that negates my AP 1, so you're 6+ defense here. Oh, okay. All right, yeah. You're removing all the fails?
Yep. These are the ones that passed.
Okay. 7 fails, that's exactly the unit, because there's 7 wounds remaining. So they are now eliminated, right? They need to be removed from the battlefield. Now, let's face it, they killed 2 units before they were eliminated.
Yeah, I wanted them to kill 3.
Well, you can't always get what you want. Oh. Your face was, there's way too much satisfaction in the mockery there. There was way too much. All right, your androids are now currently out of the game. And so how do you feel?
Terrible.
Yeah, it's not a good feeling, right?
I wanted to get out big guy.
Well, you're gonna have to try with another unit. Okay, next unit.
Ooh, my commander.
Your commander. Well, I was a boost, so you had to go next anyway, so there you go.
This is my last unit, and
he does have redeploy just normally, but it counts as 1 action if he uses it.
yeah. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna move him up here, and that'll be his turn.
He's got stealth 6 inches, which means he can't be targeted outside of 6 inches.
Yeah.
I can't even see him.
Oh yeah. Well, you literally can't. He's behind the crystal.
Yeah, and then there's that too. Pulling the next one, we got core, which is my executioners. So moving up my leader, gonna run 9 inches and then just place the other within 3 of him, and then that's my turn because they can't do much else. They need to move up and get in range of attacking for subsequent rounds. Now pulling another token from the bag, getting a heavy. which is my Oathborn, or technically, no, he counts as a commander. So the heavy is my Oathborn. All right, Oathborn moving up 6 inches, targeting your robots in the back. Okay. Now it's long range. Your instigator mechs are going to be fired at. It's long range, so I'm -3 to my shots. Instead of hitting you on 4s, I'm hitting you on 7s.
6s.
So I'm hitting you on 7s, but I'm looking for 8s because that's where things come in. Ooh, I get 2. I get 2. So it's anti-armor first off. Okay, and then it's so I get AP3 on this right now, and it's 3 damage each. 9 pluses for you. Oh, you get 1. So 1 survives with 2 wounds remaining.
Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all.
Okay, well, it was something. Activating the next unit, which will be an elite for me, which was my Goretti, so I'll just set that aside and pull again. That's another core. Both of my other cores are dead, so I'll just set that aside and pull again. That's okay. I don't have any more core to activate, so I'll set that aside. Core for you. You have no more core to activate.
No.
That's not true. You have these turrets.
Yeah, I have them turrets. And it's actually way easier for me to hit you because it's within 8.
Yes, it is.
It is with, I need 4 pluses, but I'm looking for 8 pluses.
Okay, well, they both hit at least.
They both hit at least, yeah.
Yeah.
None of the reaping and stuff like that, but.
So I'm looking for 5 ups on my Oathborn, otherwise it's 3 damage each. And
both of them.
Both are good.
Yeah.
4 pluses.
8!
Right, and you get an 8, which means...
Piercing 8 plus 3.
Okay,
So piercing 3.
Yeah, that means it's a 6-up defense for me, which I make it, and here's my other, which I fail, so that's 2 damage, bringing me down to 10 wounds remaining. Hey, that's, you're gonna wanna take care of that Oathborn. He's gonna cause a lot of damage. All right, next one is a boost on your side, but you've activated everything, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, next is,
But I've activated everything.
You've activated everything, so let's keep on going. It's my commander, that's Lord Tyrick. Let's go. So Lord Tyrick, the only thing he can do is run up, which is what he'll do. He moves up 12 inches on his run, and that's a double action, and he's done. And that is it for all of the activated units on both sides. Now it's time for round 2, Rai. You ready for it?
Kind of.
All right, how do you think round 1 was?
Round 1 was okay. I really don't like how you got out my androids.
Yeah, but if you think about it, you took out 2 of my units, so 2 for... Okay, all right.
Well, that little mini game doesn't technically count.
Why not? That was part of the 600 points. Why doesn't it count?
Fair.
Yeah. Game round 2. Putting all the tokens back in. Let's see what you got, Ray.
And we pulled out, first pull out a...
Oh, that's Lord Tyrick.
I wish life was scripted.
Is it time to go home?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, all right, we'll come back. So Lord Tyrick is going to come around and attack this unit. Didn't see it on camera. But yeah, right there. 3 heavy impact attacks.
You're
looking for 8s.
Look for 8s.
You save 1.
Yay.
Okay, so 2 are eliminated from that impact. That massive sword is his executioner, so let's roll for that. And I'm hitting on 3s, and I'm looking for 8 pluses, which I don't get any. So I get 3 hits. Now your guys have parry 1, which minuses to my accuracy, so 2 dice, 8s to save. They both fail, so that's
2 guys?
That's 4 damage each. They don't spill over, so 2 more guys die.
All right. Leadership 7. Don't make it. I'm shaking.
Yeah. And it's 7 because I caused fear. And you're now shaken on your turn. Now I get 1 more attack. I can either do the monstrous claws or tail or the maw and claws.
I prefer you do none of those.
None of those? I can do 1 more though. Okay. Do you want the tail or do you want the monstrous claws?
Can I get the... It's either death or death.
Right.
Which one do I...
They're both 3 attacks each. Yeah.
Like,
I'll do the maws and claws.
okay. Great.
So that's 3 attacks hitting on 4s instead of 3s, and I missed 2 of them.
Yes.
So I only get 1, but that is reaping. Plus 2, that counts as 2. I didn't expect that.
Attacks.
8s to save for you.
And
It's
1 dice
AP2.
or 2?
2 dice.
8s to save.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you saved 1?
Yay.
So 1 more dice. Tyrek is my best unit in my army, like bar none, easily. He's good.
It's 1/3 of your unit.
Exactly, my entire force. He's 1/3 of it, right? Now the fact that you have 5 guys remaining in your unit after he just heavy impacted, auto hits you, then hits you with his Maws and Claws and Executioner, and you survive with half your unit, I think that's a testament to your parry ability, which minuses 1 of my accuracy to hit. That's a big deal. Yeah, you guys are ninjas. Like it is, I was expecting to completely eliminate you, not gonna lie. So I'm a little sad that you're still alive.
I'm really happy that they're still alive.
You should be.
Yes, I should.
Now we pull, let's see what we get. What's that?
My core.
Is that you, core?
Yeah.
So you're going with your turrets, and you have all the same stats in your large and small turrets, so you're just gonna roll them all at the same time, yeah?
Yep.
Focusing for an action?
Yes, focusing. So I'm looking at 4 pluses, but I really want those 8s.
That's right.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, did you just miss with 3?
Yeah, I missed with
brutal.
3. Only 1 went through, which means only 2 damage on your guy. If you roll none of your defense.
Okay, so here, rolling for my defense, getting a 6, and I'm good.
Yeah. Just be one of my guys.
Sometimes that happens. All right, you get a boost.
Oh, let's go! All right, so I have a boost. I'm gonna use it on these guys. I keep forgetting what their names are, but that's okay. Either way, you're gonna hopefully do some damage on Lord Tyrak.
Yes, you got heavy impact 1.
I have heavy impact 1.
So that's a total of 2.
Yeah, that's a total of 2 automatic hits.
That's right, so that's -2 damage.
Yeah.
So here we go. 1 goes through, and I'm down by 2, so I'm down to 18 wounds remaining.
Yep.
Now, with your boost, you're spending that on, you're gaining piercing 8+, and then anti-armor. Okay, so you hit on 5s. So there you go. Okay, you're attacking me with your servo fists. I'm sorry, you're attacking me with, you hit on 4s rather, not 5s.
I'm looking for 4s, but I really want those 8s.
Yes. You get 1. Do you get 1?
Yeah, 1.
Okay, and you missed that with that one?
Yeah, I missed that one.
For the 2 regular ones, the AP doesn't matter because I have armored, but it does damage 3, okay? So my defense is 5, so let's see if I save them. That's 3 damaged. I'm now down to 15. Okay, now here's the one that matters. This is the one where you got, which I have no armor, okay? And then the piercing, 8+5, that means my defense goes from 5 to, I need a critical in order to save this.
Oh, you need 0.
Yeah.
You need.
And
You don't.
that's a 9, and so I fail.
Yeah.
I'm down to 12 wounds remaining for 1 round of attacks on Lord Tyrak, which I gotta say isn't bad, considering he started at 20 just a minute ago. So, your AMAC instigator mechs seem to be pretty good. Okay? When they get mad and they punch their servo fists, by the way, it causes stun. So I gotta roll for leadership, which I have leadership for, and if not, I'm stunned. I'm shaken. Okay? Here we go.
Oh, please get a 3.
I got a 1.
Oh.
So Tyrak is shaken, which means next time he activates, I got to roll leadership. Otherwise, I only have 1 action, which is a big deal because that means he only gets to attack once instead of twice. Like how quickly you put that shaken token on him. You're way too happy to do that. That was a boost for you, so it automatically goes to me on my turn, and I get a boost now. Ooh.
But you already used Lord Tyrak, so you thankfully can't use that on him.
Correct. Yeah, so let's see. I'll decide and then come back to it. My Oathborn is going to charge your turrets.
No.
It's got heavy impact too. So roll 2 dice, defend against the Oathborn's attacks, and you need to roll an 8+ in order to defend against this. On both instances, otherwise you lose 2 turrets. They're only 2 wounds apiece. 1 lost. Oh, okay, so 1 lost. Yeah, so the shield, that's a better choice. Nothing's firing at you. Now I attack you with my actual attacks. Attacking you with my Dread Cleaver now, hitting on 4s. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Okay. That is 3.
I was not ready for that.
That's 3 hit. Wow, that's really good. So on 2, save it. Otherwise it goes through. Okay, so that's 2 that are eliminated. And then for the regular attack, which is AP nothing, just roll your regular save.
Which is...
6 up. 6 up defense, and you make it.
Oh?
Yeah, 2 more go. So you're taking away the little ones? Yeah. Okay, and that's me.
All right.
You've been depleted, below half strength, leadership 5.
Yes!
You make it. So excited. That's you? What is it? What is
My
it?
commander.
Oh, okay.
All right, this guy can do some pretty good stuff.
You gonna attack Tyrick? Was that a dumb question?
Really?
Was that a dumb question?
I thought I was gonna attack those guys.
Well, you
over
can.
there.
You can. Okay, attack them over there.
No.
It's a little hard to see, but that's your commander right there.
Yeah.
He's attacking Tyrick. Okay, so you got 4 attacks.
I have 4 attacks.
Are you going to focus?
I will focus, which makes it from 3 pluses to 2 pluses.
All right. So,
If I get a 1, I will be severely mad.
well, now I want to see a 1, just to see your reaction. There's a 1. There's a 1. There's a 1. You're not going to react on purpose just because I said that, man.
Hey, you get to learn something new every day. C'est la vie. That's life.
Your AP is bounces off my armor, so I'm just going to roll my saves. 5 up. 1, 2, failed. That's not good. You're 2 damage each. I go down by another 4.
Which is 8 health.
Yeah, 8 health remaining on Tyrick. And
Yippee.
okay, that's core for you. That's your dudes.
Yeah, that's my...
Those are your dudes.
I love my dudes. All right, leadership test. 6 plus.
Oh, because you're
Yeah. Yes, they're not shaken.
all right. Not
They
shaken.
still only have 1.
You gonna choose to focus them and then attack?
Yes. All right, I am looking for 4 pluses, and I need to get those 8 pluses. So it is reaping 8 plus 2. I'm using my...
Focus.
Yeah, I am focusing with my Blade Burn Raiders. Only 2 go through, and none of them are 8 pluses, so it's 2 regular attacks.
2 regular attacks, so saving on 5s and making them both.
Yeah.
Next unit. Okay, show the token. What is it? It is
Boost.
boost.
All right, I am moving Skiffy.
I love that you're calling him that, by the way.
And charging into Tyrak.
Okay, now you're boosting him as well, yeah?
Yes, I am boosting him. So he gets heavy and he has heavy impact 2.
He does. Okay, so those automatically hit me. Let's see if I can... I fail one of them, so I take 2 more damage. So I'm down to 6 damage, or 6 health remaining. Now you got 3 attacks with your mining laser. Okay, hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s, and I only want those 8 pluses because it is anti-armor 8 plus, piercing 8 plus 4, and crushing 8 plus 5.
That is correct.
I really want those 8s.
And you get 3!
Oh! Let's go!
That's incredible. Wow.
They are all anti-armor, piercing 4, reaping 2.
So that negates my armor. Piercing 8 plus 4, so it's AP 4 now. So my defense 5 goes to 9. And crushing 5, so that damage 3 becomes 5. And 3? So, okay, here, I got 3 dice. I need to roll 9s.
You're most likely
Yeah. I rolled 1 9, but 2 go through, but that's 10 damage.
That's enough to kill.
Yeah, that absolutely kills Tyrick. Wow. Oh my
Wait,
goodness.
if that was the first attack on him, that would have been half his health.
That would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy is really awesome.
Wait, that could theoretically kill him in 1 shot.
Well, you have 3 attacks.
Oh, so theoretically you can get 3/4 of its health gone.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
That's crazy.
Well,
Targar's gone.
he is gone. That was incredible. You managed to eliminate him, and I only killed 5 of your blade burn. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's a 185 point unit that you just destroyed, Ryan.
I didn't know it was that sad.
It's so sad, right? Does
I
it
know.
feel sad?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just killed Tyrick.
I feel happy too.
Completely did not expect that. Okay, I get a boost. All right, my Goretti back there are going to boost. Well, yeah, they need to boost. They need to do something. So my 5 Goretti back there, 4 of which are the only ones that can actually fire at Skiffy here, which they will. Using my boost to gain Reaping and Piercing, 7+. But I'm -3 to hit you because of long range, but I'll focus them, so I'm only -2 to hit you.
Oh, man.
Hitting on 6s, but I'm looking for those 7+. Okay, so let's get rid of all the misses first.
I see 2 10s. That's not good.
Yeah, no, that's very good. So, ooh.
That's not good for Skiffy.
That's actually really good. Look at this,
It's not good.
That's 7, so that's 14, 16 hits.
I need to save 6 of these, and he's still dead.
Actually, you know what? Let's focus on these first. Okay, that's 7, so that's 14. 14 hits. Okay, so AP2, Armored 1, so your defense 6 goes to 7. 1 damage apiece. Here we go. 7+.
All right, let's get out these stragglers.
3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, so 1, 2,
That's
3,
a
4,
6.
5, 7.
7. So you take 7 damage so far. So you're 10 wounds down to 3. And you had 2 more regular saves to make.
Which is just 6+.
Exactly. And you fail both.
I'm at 1 HP.
You're at 1 H. That's right. 1 wound remaining on Skiffy.
Oh.
Wow, those Goretti are awesome.
Those Goretti suck. I hate Goretti. Gorettis are my #1 off now.
All right, you pulled your elite. You already boosted the elite, so just put it to the side. Pull again. What you got?
Well, you just used your boost, so we'll put that to the side.
Okay. Then. Okay, you're heavy.
I already used it. I used all of my units.
Have you?
Yeah.
And have I used? No, I have 1 left on mine. I got my executioners. Yeah, keep pulling. You know what? There it is.
Didn't you? Oh, yeah.
There it is. Right there. And I'm just going to run up. I already pre-measured. I'm not in range to charge. So that's it. Round 3, Ryan.
Round 3.
Okay, there you go.
It's hard to believe that this is only round 3. Like, rounds in this game.
Fast. Ready?
Yeah.
What you got?
I got a boost for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is,
Do you know what to do?
yeah, I'm going to use these guys.
And take out the executioners?
Wait. Would that be the best idea? Because last time I used the boost on this guy, it was really good.
It was really good. Well, you were also taking out a unit that required a lot of damage, right? So I'll let you decide.
Okay, so I'm going to boost, turn him around, and charge there. What a drift.
Charging the Oathborn. So you're basically doing the same thing you did on Tyrick to the Oathborn?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you got some heavy.
Back 2.
All right, let's see. Let's see if I can save them. Wow, that's a fail sauce if I've ever seen one.
All right, just like last time, I'm looking for the 5+, but I really want those 8s.
Mm-hmm. 8?
I want 8.
When you get all 5+.
Yeah.
So here's the 1 8. Actually, oh boy, this is, oh geez. Yeah, I need like a crit here to save it. I don't. So that's 5 damage. I'm down to 3 wounds remaining. And now for your other ones. Okay. Defense 5+. If I fail one of these, I'm dead. Okay. I fail both, and so I die.
Yep.
Skiffy's really good, right?
Skiffy is really good.
And my Oathborn explodes. And so according to the explode special rule, I roll dice equal to the wounds characteristic, which is 12. And on any 9+, watch out. And oh yes, look at the 9 pluses. We get 3. And that's 3 automatic hits, which are resolved at AP2, 1 damage. So
Alright.
3 defense rolls on Skiffy.
3 defense rolls. I have to get
7.
7 plus.
You don't want him to live?
No, we don't.
No, because you want it to be fun.
I want him to explode.
He explodes. Not a single save. Okay, so that's double explosion.
Yeah.
So he does the exact same thing. Now he has 10 dice, but we got to resolve these attacks against those turrets first. Okay. So roll 3 saves on your turrets.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for 8 pluses
eight
right
pluses.
now.
Yes. So you make 1, but 2 fail. That's 1 damage each. So 1 dies. So I would remove your large turret there. Okay. Now, Skiffy explodes. So roll 10 dice. And on any 9 pluses, that remaining mechanic there, the engineer, he might die. So let's see. 9 pluses. Huh. Oh, wow. Well, I see 5. Yeah, so you got another 3 there. So that's 5 in total. Had a little bit of a technical issue there without audio being captured. So the executioners came in and they charged these last remaining 5 blade burn raiders, and they took them out quite easily. And because I boosted the executioners, they were into your commander, which they managed to do, and took off some more wounds but didn't eliminate him. In turn, what happened is your 2 mechs came in and charged my executioners, thereby reducing them down to 1 remaining leader of the executioners group. Now it's time for the Goretti to move up, which they have, but they haven't fired yet. So their plan now...
Yes, they have.
What? Are you telling me they fired?
Yeah. I remembered you rolling to fire.
Oh, yes, you're right. And we double checked to see how many shots, because on 2s, I hit my own guys. So let's see how many 1s and 2s, and then maybe that last executioner might be eliminated by my own Goretti back there. So we double checked the footage, and there was one roll, therefore hit myself. So boom, I save. So nothing happens.
We don't have mics on.
And I just realized that because firing into a unit that's in combat, it's another -2 to hit. So only crits hit. Checking the footage, you only need to make 2 defensive rolls.
All right, it was 6 plus.
Yeah. And you saved them both. So it was a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah. Yay, I got a boost.
With your commander.
I'm going to boost my commander because that's the only one I can.
And your commander is attacking my executioner. 4 attacks.
All right, we are using the assassin blades. 4 attacks, and I'm looking for 3 pluses. Each one does 2 damage with AP2, and 8 pluses do reaping 2, and they all do stun.
Okay.
1 A plus, and 1 doesn't hit.
Okay.
So that's 2 regular attacks. That one was a 5.
Here, let's see if... Okay, that's a fail, and you do 2 damage, so that eliminates.
Yeah.
Okay, now you have another action. What do you want to do with your second action?
I'm going to move.
All right, do you want to redeploy as a free action?
No, I think I'm just going to regularly move.
Okay, so there you go. So that's the end of the round. Now it's on to turn 4. Beginning of turn 4. Now, here are the stakes. It's actually a pretty close game. There isn't a clear winner yet, which is why we're rolling this out. At the end of the game, whoever's holding this objective wins. Ryan needs to hold this objective in order to win it and take it from the Veil Touched. He can only do that if there are more models surrounding it than there are on my side. And so he's hoping to pull any one of his units first, because if he doesn't, it's going to be tough for him. Okay, so here we go.
Why do you have to make me nervous?
Well, it's a good game. If it's a good game, if it's it can't be too easy.
It's 4 to 3 odds.
Yeah, you have 4 tokens. I have 3. So here we go.
It's a 4 to 7 chance I pull. Not the best odds.
It's better than half. Oh,
No.
That's a boost for me.
No.
That's a boost for me. Okay, this is it. There's tension. Let's see what happens now. Okay.
I was hoping, like, if he gets one, at least just make it not the boost.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And here we go. Moving up my leader, moving up my other units within 3 of the leader. Okay, so I'm holding that objective, and now I'm going to fire at your mechs.
But isn't the gem dime blocking?
Yes, it is partially in the way, and it's heavy cover, which means I'm going to be -1 to hit you, and you get +1 defense. Firing those abaters, 12 shots, looking for 8s because of reaping. Getting 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm normally hitting you on 4s, but it's -2 accuracy, so I'm looking for 6s. Okay, so that actually made a pretty significant difference there.
Ooh.
That's 3 shots that didn't go through. These are reaping, so those 3 come in, so it's 10 shots now instead of more. 5 pluses.
All right.
For you.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 go through. 5.
Okay, 5 go through. So that takes out him. Another 3, so he's down to 2, isn't he? Gets their 5 wounds each.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, right.
Either way, it's my turn.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Well, that doesn't.
Okay, that's for me. Yeah, that's right. So what do you got? Your commander without. You know what? He can go around and attack.
He could.
He can just straight up attack, which he should.
Yep. I'm gonna straight up attack. All right. That's the
You
only.
jumped pretty high there.
That's the only way I could do that.
Okay, there you go. So,
Wait, is he rushing into them?
You mean charging?
Yeah, charging.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's charging.
Okay.
He's charging.
That's what you
around.
want to do, right?
Yeah, he is charging around, getting as close to them as possible. All right, so same as usual, 4 attacks, looking for 3 pluses. Each one does 2 damage, AP 2, reaping 8, 2, 8 plus 2, and stun.
Okay, go ahead.
Looking for those 8s.
Well, you get 2.
2, and
So they count as 2 more attacks.
so every single one makes it.
Yeah, and because you're reaping, those 8s count as more. So you get 6 hits there?
6 hits.
Okay, what's your AP?
My AP is 2.
AP 2. Now I'm armored 1. So,
So technically it's AP 1.
yeah, so that's defense is 6 now. So I fail 1, and 1 dies. Okay, and that's your turn there, yeah?
Wow, that sucked.
A little bit. Now for your mech.
Now for my mech.
Okay.
I am boosting my mech. Yes. At least I'm boosting it.
Because when you boost him, you gain Swift. That allows you to charge double your move characteristic, which is 6. That means, had you not boosted him, you wouldn't be able to charge my Goretti. So you can charge my Goretti now.
All right, let me charge him. Let me just.
Okay, yeah. That's,
Beautiful charge.
there you go, right there.
Such a
right there.
beautiful charge.
So you're within range of the objective and you've charged me. Now, in addition to having Swift,
I will have piercing 8 plus 5 and anti-armor 8 plus.
yes. Now, might I recommend you actually go for the reaping because your actual damage is already 3 and your AP is 2. So more attacks that can possibly kill more of the Goretti is better in this instance.
Okay. Yep.
Now you do have heavy impact 1, so that automatically hits. Okay, that's -2 for me. So I do have armored 1, so I need a 6 here, and I make it. Okay. Now for your 2 attacks.
Okay.
2 melee attacks. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, roll for them, and you need 4s.
4 ups.
And you get 1.
1.
Okay.
1 lands, but
It's AP 2.
but it is AP 2, and it does add.
Oh wait, it's 9. That means you get reaping.
Yeah, it does add the reaping plus 2.
Okay, so that means
It is 3 attacks.
reaping 2, it replaces the attacks to 2 instead of 1. So it equals 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I need 6s to save here. And I make both of them.
Ah.
Okay, that was so close, Rye. I got lucky and I made those saves. Had I not,
2 guys would have gotten. Oh.
yeah, And because your mech doesn't count as a large vehicle, otherwise you would have been holding this objective, I technically have more guys surrounding that objective than you do. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me see for sure. It has to be within 3 of the objective. And my Kingslayer back there is within 3 of the objective, and there's 2 in front of him. So that's 3 to your 2 who are holding this objective. So technically the Veil Touch do win. So that means the Steel Specters were unable to take this place of power from the Veil Touch. That means that they're going to have to try again with reinforcements. But that is an epic handshake for this battle. Excellent. That was a mighty close game.
Yeah, that was pure luck when you rolled the 8 and the 6.
That was.
If you rolled underneath the 6 both times, then I would have won.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I would either have won or tied.
You could have won. You know, that's right. Because if the heavy impact would have done it, then would have killed the guy. And then if I failed both of those, heck, if you made both of your attacks and you had reaping, right?
Yeah.
So you could have eliminated the unit.
That was all up to luck, which is one of the things I love about Ravaged Star. It's basically gambling, but legal. It's so fun.
I agree with that. So it is live, so check out the Steel Specters, and Ryan and I are going to have a discussion about some of the units that we're using in this game and getting our thoughts and kind of impressions on utilizing them on the battlefield.
And moral of the story, if you like gambling, go play Ravaged Star. It's basically the same thing.
Basically. Thank you very much. Happy wargaming. We'll see you in the next video.